So today we're going to go to Shaw's and follow us on our journey as we pick out the ingredients for our pizza, which we will make, which will be good because I know how to make it. There is a vast amount of things, so we must keep ourselves focused on the mission. It's really, really expensive. Look at the amount of choice. So we start off by putting, it's going to be a bit boring, some unbleached, you know, that's peace of mind there, right there, guarantee. Peace of mind from Shaw's. Unbleached. You want to know what you're eating last time. Put a big load of this in basically. You know, around half a bag, put in a tablespoon. It's really, really fluffy. It's so strange compared to our margarine. And then you get your yeast. See all that yeasty goodness, all those little bacteria. You can even see them if you get real close. So, yeah. People always say food in America is cheaper. Nah, food in Ireland is cheaper. Then you get a glass and you half fill it with this beautiful concoction. Look. See, it's about enough. See, I always add more water than I do milk now. This is really cold milk, ice and beautiful because it came from the fridge. But we need to add some hot water in a kettle I prepared earlier. Here's one I prepared earlier. No, I didn't really. You put it in here, right, and you pour it right in. Sugar is really important because yeast. I know there's sugar in white flour, but it's not in the right form. Well, it is in the right form, but it takes longer to rise. So what we do is you put a tablespoon or half a tablespoon of 15 calorie sugar, which is the normal amount of calories that's in sugar, I think. Put it in. Even there's salt in the blue bonnet butter, so I'm not putting that much in because it's so salty. You're eating a big little salt sea. Okay, here we go. 1 man power. Mix in. Mix in, mix in, mix in. There we go. Right, so here we go. Got way too much blue water. But anyway, just keep mixing and hope for the best. This is way too, well, for me, see the way, well actually I got it better because I put like 50 more loads of flour in it, but, you know, with poke hole in it by the way. It's really kind of a bit too wet still. And I couldn't work it out in the bowl, so now I'm going to knead it with loads of flour. Anyway, and you knead it for like 10 minutes, and that helps the yeast eat the sugar. And then you just kind of, and then you do the stretch one, just pull it apart like this, and you shouldn't stick to it. But anyway, and then roll it over each other. It feels like a sweaty old man's back. It is. It feels like a sweaty old man's back. It's a bit warm as well. Put a bit of oil in the bowl. Little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of oil. This is so the dough does not stick to the bowl. Okay. Anyway, get your pillow of dough, so I said. A little bit of a, I like to do a bit of a twist underneath. Under. See? It looks nice. There. What you do is you get this and you put this into the bag. Make sure it's covered, because if it's not covered it'll dry out. Ta-da! It's not twice as big yet, but it will be. Here you can see our dough has risen to approximately twice the size. See, it's about fluffy. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so what you do is then you kind of knead it again. Just give it a quick knead. Then you kind of squish it out into the size of the tray. I've got a big tray over there. And we have another big tray, so we just cut it in two for the moment. Then you roll it out. That's straight. Okay. So now it's about approximately the size of the tray, as you can see from our measuring schools. I'm going to do this here. I'm just going to push it in with my hips. Yeah, those hips don't lie. Let's put a big hole in it. Anyway, I like my pizza with a little crust. This is going to be kind of thick, kind of base on this one. It didn't really roll that well. Sure, what can you do? Fill in the hole. I like my pizzas with a bit of wear and tear. This is Thai pizza sauce. We're trying something new. Looks very oily, but it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Delicious, they say in Dublin. And we're going to spread it over here. It's a bit like, it's peanut sauce, so it's like a bit like peanut butter. Don't want to say what it looks like. It does. Now we're going to put fresh mozzarella. Well, I don't know, in Ireland we call this fresh, but this is aged. We found this after we found the $5.97 one. Carrots, nicely sliced by myself. Onions, I'm getting direction from my camera woman, Teresa. Now, and I'll put water chestnuts.
Yeah.
This one. Because me and Teresa want to eat this and like it very much. Everyone's least favourite part of pizza making. And now to enjoy the fruits of our labour. Crunchy, delicious goodness. Mmm, pizza.